Hello everyone, my name is Dequan Montgomery. I'm an assistant coach at Blackwater Middle School and also a student at Coastal Carolina University. My major is Recreation, Sports, and Management. And today I'm going to talk to you about my agency, what we do, my roles and responsibilities, what lessons I learned, and future goals that benefit me and us as adults. First off, I want to thank Coach Martin for all that he has done for me and giving me the opportunity to be an assistant coach at Blackwater Middle School and to interact with the kids. First off, I want to start off. This helmet right here is not our school. This is the high school that I went to and the school that Coach Martin coached at for 16 years. He is now coaching at Blackwater Middle School and has been the head coach for this will be his fourth year, going into his fourth year. This is our logo on our football helmets and our mascot, which is a bear. First, I want to talk about my agency. I am an assistant coach, offensive coordinator for Blackwater football team. And one thing that I want to talk about is my job and my role and my responsibilities. First, my job is to coach and basically mentor the kids. When I say coach and mentor, coaching football on the offensive side of the ball, which is running backs, receivers, quarterbacks, the offensive line, anyone that's on the offensive side, and mentoring in the school. When I'm inside the school with Coach Martin, me and him have a gardening class and also a mentoring class to where we actually talk to kids about their careers, what they want to do in life, what they want to be in life. And one thing we wanted to talk about today was discipline. One thing at this agency slash school is that it's kind of hard, for the kids because we don't have that many students that come here and interact with with the sports program. One thing that I want to talk about, like I said, I want to talk about discipline. Discipline is a big thing at Blackwater Middle School. They have a high rate of kids getting in trouble, and one thing that I feel like we fail as adults to doing is discipline. That's a key word because when you talk about discipline, you talk about what consequences are made after an action has occurred with a student. One thing that I feel like we should do that me and Coach Martin felt like we needed to address is when we talk to kids, instead of giving them ISS or OSS or writing them up, why can't we just take the time out and sit down and talk with them? Because if you think about it, a lot of kids, a lot of y'all students, some of y'all don't have parents. You have parents that have moved away, passed away, or even just don't want to be in the child's life. And me and Coach Martin and other people in this world are here to understand you and your feelings and how you feel. One thing that I would do and change, being my role and responsibilities as a mentor, is when the kids get in trouble, we don't send them straight to ISS or OSS. Ever since I've been to the school, the school has thanked me a lot. They have went down 5% in the amount of kids getting in trouble, which is actually a pretty big percentage for a small middle school like Blackwater. When I would talk and mentor to the kids, I ask the kids things like, why did you do that? What would be the consequence if you was my age? And when I actually talk to them, they listen. The reason why they listen, I know a lot of y'all want to ask, why do they listen to Coach D? He's young, he just got here. If you think about it, I will have a better connection with the students rather than the older adults and teachers because I am still a young person just as well as they are. And when I talk to them and I tell them some stuff that's right, I don't tell them nothing wrong. I tell them, if you're in the wrong and the teacher's right or the teacher's wrong and you're right, I always tell them to say yes ma'am, no ma'am, respect and manners. That's one thing that comes into play with discipline is respect. A lot of students want to be disrespectful. First of all, when being a mentor, my role and responsibilities, I wouldn't say get at catching attitude or get smart with the teachers. It's all about respect. If you respect the teachers, they'll respect you back. The way you present yourself at school, keeping your pants on your waist, not sagging, wearing appropriate clothing, that shows respect towards the teachers and the staff members at the school. Another thing that I want to talk about is my lessons that I learned. A lesson that I learned at that school was that a lot of kids don't have nothing. The school is kind of funded, not really funded in money, but when it comes to organizations, the school is really great on that. I will say that. And one thing that me, Coach Martin, and other staff members have tried is, you know, starting a fun thing like such as Bear Fest, a field day where we have the kids interact with activities, sports, and basically with their teachers. Basically, that day is a day not only to raise money for the school, raise money for any type of program such as football, basketball, but it's also to have a connection with the kids and show them who we really are when it comes to having fun, because we all been there, we all done that. And also, we want to get our kids out there in the world, out there in the community. We basically started planning stuff like helping senior citizens out every weekend, going out, helping them put their groceries, cleaning their yard, community stuff. And also working with organizations such as the Solid Waste Authority, helping recycle. And one thing that we did with the gardening class at Blackwater Middle School was that we used milk cartons that the school students and teachers use. We would take the used ones, rinse them out, wash them, put dirt, and grew plants. And we end up giving the Solid Waste Authority over 500 plants, which was a lot of plants. And we really got money out of the Solid Waste Authority for that, and they really appreciate it. We've been doing it for years now. Since I've been there, they said they've been doing it about 3-4 years. And that's one thing that I can agree on with the students, is that if you put yourself out there, people will know who you are. They'll know what your school is about. And when that comes into play, it makes a good impression on not only the school, but it also makes a good impression on the kids' families, because they look at it as this school is not only teaching our kids, but it's actually trying to get our kids out there. And me as a mentor is also getting them out there as a person to get a career. Talk about, and when they focus on careers, they want to be something in life, and that's what we want from our students. We want them to be lawyers, doctors, teachers, coaches, anything they want to be in life, firefighter, law enforcement, military, anything they want to be. We just want to see our kids succeed, not only in athletics such as football, which I coach, but also excel in the classrooms and with their education, because education is always the key. One thing that I will use in the future for future goals and future references is working together as a team and always having a positive attitude towards anything, no matter what the situation is. Because in the long run, something good is always going to happen. Yeah, we may have some ups and downs, and things may not go the right way. But if you stay together, work as a team, even if you don't like this staff member or you do like this staff member, if you all work together and stay together, basically anything can get done, anything can get accomplished. And that's one thing that I wanted to teach as a mentor and as a football coach, is teamwork, discipline, respect, and I would say faith. I know some people aren't religious. I don't want to put people on the spot, but faith, and also in athletics. And like I said, education is always our #1 key success in our football program. And that's one thing that we want our kids to excel is their education, because that is what's going to take you further in life rather than athletics. My name is Duquan Montgomery, and like I said, I am a assistant coach at Blackwater Middle School. And I hope everyone has a blessed day, and thank you for watching this TED Talk.